Many people feel disappointed when life doesn't give them the results they expect. Some begin to think they're useless, while others walk on a path they never wanted, just because society or parents expect them to. But here's a thought. If you silence your inner voice, can you ever experience true success? Today's story reminds us that education is not only about passing exams, it is a way to understand yourself and discover who you really are. You may hear many success stories and feel that following the same route will bring success, but life doesn't work like that. Until you know your true interest, other people's achievements will always look like distant lights, beautiful but far away. At the edge of a peaceful town lived a young man named Sam. Life there was quiet and slow. Sam was usually cheerful, but for days he looked lost and worried. He had just finished his high school exams, but unlike his friends, he wasn't trying to enter any university. In fact, he didn't want to study anymore, not because of money. His family owned a 20-acre horse farm and was one of the richest in the area. Sam simply couldn't connect with his subjects. Nothing excited him, so he decided to take a break and understand himself better. One morning, while working with his father, Sam shared everything he felt. His father, Mr. David, a wise and calm man, didn't get angry. He smiled and said, "Sam, I want you to meet 3 people. Their journeys will help you understand your own." He wrote 3 names and addresses on a piece of paper and added, "Tell them you're the son of the man with the golden leg. Ask about their success." Sam, who enjoyed every kind of work except studying, became interested. "Dad, why do people call you the man with the golden leg?" he asked. His father smiled and said, "You'll find out. Just listen carefully. When you return, you'll know what you want in life." Sam rode his horse to the first address and met Mr. Andres, a strong elderly athlete with many medals. When Sam introduced himself, the old man smiled with warm memories. Sam asked him how he became successful. Mr. Andres replied, "I ranked 38th out of 40. Studies were not my strength. I only loved sports, especially running. First year, I trained harder. Second year, I learned from my mistakes. Third year, I mastered the techniques. I didn't enjoy studying, so I focused on running every day for 5 years. That's when I won my first medal, and then many more." Sam understood something important. Success grows when you keep improving one skill, no matter what it is. Next, Sam visited the second person, Mr. Thomas, whose home was large and modern. Sam was surprised to see that he was the owner of his family's favorite restaurant. When Sam asked about his journey, Mr. Thomas laughed and said, "I was ranked 39th out of 40. I talked a lot but understood very little. I loved 2 things, food and talking. Because I loved food, I learned cooking by creating dishes I wanted to eat. Someone praised my food and told me to sell it. In the first year, I earned nothing, but passion kept me going. I learned new recipes, better ways to sell food, and how to attract customers. After 5 years, I opened my first restaurant, and now it has grown so much." Sam felt inspired. He realized that grades do not define success. Mr. Thomas added, "You only need one skill and the dedication to keep practicing it." Finally, Sam visited Mr. Miguel, expecting him to be the last-ranked student. But to his surprise, Mr. Miguel was the topper of their class. His home was simple, very different from the other 2. Sam asked for his secret to success. Mr. Miguel smiled and said, "Yes, I topped every subject, but I never focused deeply on anything. I knew a little about everything but mastered nothing. That was my mistake. Don't repeat it." Sam then asked about his father. Mr. Miguel replied, "Your father, David, ranked 40th, last in the class. Once he fell off a horse and injured his leg, and it had to be wrapped in a golden bandage. That's why people called him the man with the golden leg. But even after the injury, he never left his love for horses. He began with a small farm, and now it has become huge. That is your father's strength, focus, and hard work." Sam returned home filled with motivation. He now understood that he truly loved horses, just like his father. He decided to become a horse trainer and learn more about animals and farming to improve his skills. Remember this, the key to your future is already inside you. No one else can build your dream. If you ignore your passion and follow the crowd, you will never become who you are meant to be. If this story touched your heart, then this is your moment. Discover your interest, learn it, practice it. One day the world will recognize you by your work. Those who choose their own path create new paths for others. Why can't you? Thank you for listening. If you like this story, share it with your friends and tell us your thoughts in the comments.